He's a top keeper. Don't have to say much about that.
For Red Bull New York. Saved by Johnson! Reyes has it saved by Sean Johnson! Now Toronto can celebrate. This is victory in a place where no one has won all season long.
I love fishing, I love motorsport, I love ping pong, and ultimately just love being outdoors as well. So,
coming to Toronto, have you been able to fish at all?
I have not been able to fish since coming to Toronto, and it's been one of the things that I actually regretted last year, but it's on the top of my list of things to do. I need to take fly fishing lessons. I need to figure out how to do that, because that's one thing I don't have in the arsenal. But I know it's a popular type of fishing, and there's some lake trout and salmon to be caught. So definitely looking forward to that.
Can we tag along in the summer?
Absolutely, yeah. Let's do it.
And if you got to bring anyone, who would you bring from the team?
I for sure think I'd bring Shane.
Yeah, I got my gas station coffee. Feeling country.
This is gonna be good.
Okay, we got the hats matching.
That's good. Sean?
Okay, so big time fisherman.
Yes, but I've never done fly fishing.
No.
Okay, so you've done conventional fishing?
Yeah.
Okay, and of course, that's all you've done is conventional fishing, right? So the difference between conventional fishing and fly fishing is basically the line and casting the lure. In conventional fishing, what you do is you cast the weight of the lure and it pulls the monofilament line out. The opposite in fly fishing is you cast the weight of the line, which casts and pulls a weightless fly. But the one thing you got to remember, the casting is the last part of it, the least important part of it, if you want to call it. It's all about what happens when the fly line lands on the water. And that's the whole beauty of fly fishing, right? It's about the hunt.
Does anybody use actual flies?
No, that's funny that you say that, but no. That's an interesting question.
Yeah.
No, I thought people
There's actually joking memes on Instagram and whatnot.
The fly is the line, not the.
Exactly. It's not really necessarily what you have on the end.
Okay.
You'll have
Put that on the trivia.
You'll have purists that'll argue different facts.
I've seen a lot of videos of it, so
5X.
I'm here for the relaxation.
So they're.
How's it going, Shane? What'd you get?
We've gotten about 3.6.
Initial thoughts, Sean. What do you think, man?
Good. Just changing some things that you've done.
Like habits?
Yeah.
Seems like there's a lot of rhythm involved.
There's a ton of rhythm. I mean, it's rhythm and feel too. As you're starting to sense how much line you have, you can slowly start to look away. But
When I get athletes, their hand-eye coordination, they're very receptive to instruction from what they do. So that's a big bonus for me. It's when a lot of individuals haven't played any sports in their lives or whatnot. They don't understand the concept of what I need them to do. I find it much better with athletes for sure.
So far so good.
Very good, very good. And again, just being out in nature, being by yourself or with a partner, going fly fishing, right? We always have to remember it's fishing. It's not catching fish. If you can actually get a fish to follow your fly, which we call move to fish, then you've done something right.
got it.
Oh, he's hooked. No pun intended. He's not coming out of the water. And it's time to go, but he ain't coming.
This one might be it.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Astro.
There's not a group of people I'd rather be. Actually, there's a lot of people. Appreciate you guys. Let's get the dough tomorrow.
It's been a pleasure to work with him. He's definitely helped me through so many tough times, especially this year. but he's been nothing but professional. He's been a really good friend and a guy that I got to know really well, and I feel like we've become really close. We understand what it takes to be goalkeepers. It's a position where, you know, you're gonna have a one solidified starter, then you have the other two who are really competing and pushing each other in training, which is so important, because if that starter or if the backup or whatever doesn't feel that pressure of, there's gonna be no drive to be better.
Incredibly hard workers, super diligent and prepared to really help each other. So, you know, you're gonna be working with these guys on a daily basis, and they're just quality people, but at the same time, you know, everything that you would like to achieve with them is achievable because of what they bring on a daily basis, how well they work together considering they're quite different characters as well, with very different mindsets isn't the right word, different characteristics. Makes for a really good group.
Yeah, squad dynamics really good. You know, so many guys family oriented. You got a good mix of veteran guys, younger guys, TFC, two players, like a really good mix of genuinely good people. And I think that is what everything kind of stems from. So yeah, just the conversations and banter, I think have been class.
Yeah, he's a big fisherman. It was in preseason, we were in Santa Barbara. We had a day off, and it was me, Kobe, Jaquil, and him, us four. We went like deep sea fishing, so we caught a bunch of fish. And then in Santa Barbara, there's a place where if you have your own like freshly caught fish, you give it to them and they'll make it for you, and then you just like order sides. So we caught like 40 fish, us four, and then you know, we cleaned it all up, and we had a bunch of the players. We had a team dinner kind of. We brought the fish. It was like Sean and his three sons. He was taking his boys out on a fishing trip.
Of the field, peace and serenity on an off day. Is that kind of you to a T?
Yeah, it's me to a T. I like the opposites. About the only thing that gives me an adrenaline rush is when a fish is on the end of the line, but until then, it's just peace, quiet, you and nature, and that's how I love it.
So basically, all for one should just leave you alone at this point, huh?
All for one should just shut it down right now and just turn the cameras back on when the adrenaline kicks in when there's a fish on the end of this hook. But no, honestly, like, I think we play a sport that's just, I mean, when you're on, you're on. So when you get a chance to switch off, there's nothing better for me than just kind of getting away and just, I mean, like, you don't really see this in the city much. So as many chances as you get to experience peace and quiet, take full advantage. I guess in general, just the person I am, like, I'm always going to be me. I'm always going to stay true to the person I am, so that won't change. So what you see is what you get.